This is All About Bitcoin, a show dedicated to all things, questions, and markets related Bitcoin, little b for the currency, and Bitcoin, big B for the network. A collective journey to understand, apply, and use this innovation, all Bitcoin, all the time. I'm your host, Christine Lee. Let's have a live look at Bitcoin. The CoinDesk Bitcoin price XVX index currently at $36,555. Bitcoin sliding about 2.7% over the past 24 hours. The most reliable reference prices for institutions since 2014 are now published under the CoinDesk brand, chosen globally as the leader in crypto news, events, and data.
The chart of the day is brought to you by Crypto.com, the world's fastest growing crypto app.
Bitcoin staring at a support level of $35,500, seen top right here after failing to penetrate critical technical resistance, connecting highs reached in November and January. The next support level is around $33,000, the low reached on January 24th, according to CoinDesk's on-cargo bully. The reversal lower from the bearish trend line in the wake of below 50 or bearish readings on the daily chart to the left there, and the 4-hour chart relative strength index at the bottom right indicate an end of the corrective bounce and resumption of the broader downtrend. A convincing end of day close above the 2.5-month downtrend line is needed to invalidate the immediate bearish bias. Still, long-term Bitcoin holders are not too bothered by BTC's drop in the last few months. Glassnode data on Bitcoin flows suggests that while short-term holders pause, long-term holders continue to add to their positions and taking BTC off of crypto exchanges. Some analysts say asset movements out of exchanges coupled with Bitcoin holding support levels is an overall bullish sign. All right, let's take a look at some of our top stories moving markets. Users of El Salvador's state-run Chivo wallet have complained of technical glitches, identity duplication issues, and disappearing funds. Now, the Central American country is switching their crypto software provider. They've chosen AlphaPoint. Joining us now to discuss is AlphaPoint co-founder and CEO Igor Telyatnikov. Welcome, Igor. Thanks for joining us. So, you were presented with a huge task going into El Salvador to improve their crypto infrastructure. But what kind of challenges did you face?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me back, Christine. Great to be back on the show. This announcement earlier this week was extremely exciting for AlphaPoint. It's something we've been working on for quite a long time, and very proud of what the team delivered. The initiative in El Salvador is a major initiative to bring financial inclusion to millions of El Salvadorians, many of which that, for the first time have access to financial services and the ability to store, send payments with electronic money. And, they can do that with both dollars and Bitcoin. So the reason AlphaPoint was selected and brought in to power the heart of the Chivo ecosystem is really our experience in providing institutional grade software for the cryptocurrency space since we started. Our mission was always to enable access to digital assets. And we've been doing that for over 150 customers in over 35 countries for nearly 9 years at this point. So I think AlphaPoint was tailor-made for this application. We're extremely excited to be part of it. And overall, Chivo has been a fantastic success. The Treasury Minister yesterday was quoted stating there's over 4 million users and accounts on the system. So yeah, it's a great undertaking, and we're happy to be part of it.
Yeah, well, congratulations. A lot of folks, though, in the rollout at Chivo Wallet complained about, I mentioned earlier, technical glitches, disappearing funds. Are you confident those issues have been addressed and resolved?
Yeah, so a lot of things that we bring to the table are first of all, prevention of issues. This is blockchain technology. This is the first major rollout of the Lightning Network, layer 2 that makes it possible for people to buy, something for 25 cents from a bodega in El Salvador, or something from McDonald's or Walmart. It's the biggest deployment of Bitcoin as a payment method in any country in the world. So as far as the, technical issues, AlphaPoint's strength is in helping prevent these types of issues, but also provides the government and Chivo the tools necessary to, at scale, resolve issues quickly. Ultimately, with new technology, sometimes there are, users don't know how to use the system. Things with Lightning, there are particular wallets that require to be open to receive a payment. So, AlphaPoint's role is to make sure that the technology is smooth, that users have good feedback. If an invoice was expired, they get, that feedback back so that it doesn't escalate and become a problem down the line.
All right. So hopefully we have you on record, hopefully those problems will be resolved. Are you working solely with the Chivo wallet, or does that crypto infrastructure extend to other aspects like the Bitcoin ATMs?
Yeah, so AlphaPoint is providing, the full stack technology for Chivo. Like I said, we see ourselves as being the heart of the ecosystem. We're the back end administrative tools that the government uses to, that Chivo uses to, support the application. Set various settings within the application, how it's going to be rolled out, as well as the front end. Part of the Chivo ecosystem are the Bitcoin ATMs. They're point of sale devices throughout the country. It's integrated into the banking system. It's integrated to any external third-party wallet for Bitcoin or Lightning on chain. There are various integrations into the ecosystem, and AlphaPoint is at the heart and center of that.
And do you have a sense of how many people are using the Chivo wallet and what they're using it for primarily?
Yeah, so it's up to the government to give official statistics, but like I said, this is the first undertaking of its kind. It is the number one financial application in the country. It is used by, I believe the more Salvadorians than any other financial or fintech app in the country, and it's used in daily life for both remittances as well as for payments. So you can go to any Wendy's, Starbucks, Subway, at the airport, as well as bodegas, Super Selectos, which is the largest supermarket chain in the country, accepts Bitcoin, Lightning transactions at the register. So it's used, every day, all the time, by millions of Salvadorians.
All right, great. Well, it's a mammoth task, and congratulations on trying to resolve those issues, Igor. I appreciate you coming on the show. That was AlphaPoint CEO Igor Telyatnikov. All right, coming up, crypto donations to privacy-focused nonprofit, the Tor Project, surging 841% in 2021. Much of it sent with Bitcoin. More with Tor next.
Hi, I'm Christine Lee.
Zach Seward.
I'm Michael Casey.
I'm Christy Harkin.
I'm Isaiah Jackson.
I'm Serena Lynn.
Hey, this is Will Foxley.
I'm Teresa Santos.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Lewitton.
Hi, I'm Doreen Wayne.
I'm Nicholas Day.
Hi, I'm Kevin Worth.
My name is Naomi Brockwell.
I'm Jordan Muthra.
Hi, I'm Galen Moore.
Hi, I'm Brad Count.
I'm Pete Paschal.
Hi, I'm Jen Sanasi.
You're watching.
And you are watching.
And you're watching CoinDesk TV.
Welcome back. More top stories moving markets. The Bank of England raising official borrowing costs by 25 basis points to 0.5%, matching estimates. The ECB, the European Central Bank, as expected, kept its benchmark interest rate unchanged at 0.25%. Noel Acheson, head of market insights at CoinDesk's sister company, Genesis Global Trading, saying those banks' actions matter to traders holding cryptocurrencies in euros. Many traders borrow in local currencies to trade, so higher borrowing costs will eat into their profits. All right, over in Russia, the Minister of Finance reiterating the ministry's stance on regulating rather than banning crypto. In a letter to the Prime Minister, Russian newspaper Kommersant saying that the minister suggests that banks should be allowed to sell cryptocurrencies like investments in gold or other assets. By contrast, the Bank of Russia has recommended banning crypto, while President Vladimir Putin has praised the competitive advantages of the country's crypto mining industry. In Texas, crypto miners are shuttering operations as a winter storm approaches. Riot Blockchain is among the companies on storm watch and looking to help protect the state's power grid. And finally, crypto donations to the Tor Project, a nonprofit that steers development of the privacy network and web browser, surged 841% in 2021. Of the nearly $1 million raised, 58% of the donations were in cryptocurrencies. Joining us now to discuss is Al Smith, Fundraising Director at the Tor Project. Hello there, Al. Thanks for joining us. So, in total, $940,000 were raised, almost $1 million. So why do you think there was this sudden surge in charity to Tor?
That's a great question. I can't predict everything that happens in the cryptocurrency world, so I'll take a stab. I think that Tor has been working really closely with cryptocurrency projects who share our values, which is making the internet a more private place and a place where you can choose what kind of information you share and who you share it with. So I think donors have been seeing that, those collaborations. For example, we have a grant with the Zcash Foundation, and we are working on writing the Tor protocol in Rust instead of C, which improves Tor speed using Tor on mobile. So I think people in this ecosystem are seeing these partnerships and seeing that Tor is really critical to the cryptocurrency space and are making donations because they care about privacy.
And about a third of the total donations were made with Bitcoin, about $371,000 worth of BTC. Why do you think that is?
I think like 50% of Bitcoin nodes use Tor in some way. There's a huge community overlap. People who use Bitcoin use Tor. People who use Bitcoin for ideological reasons care about the ideological reasons behind Tor. Privacy and autonomy are values that both of these communities share. And I also think the market dominance of Bitcoin has an impact on the number of people who have it to donate.
Yeah. Well, the Tor network has a key role in improving cryptocurrency privacy, especially with Bitcoin core nodes. Can you get a bit into that for me?
I'm not a technical expert. I'm the fundraising director at Tor, so I don't know a lot about the nitty-gritty details, but I do know that Tor can provide network-level privacy protections for cryptocurrencies, and that's part of what our rewrite of the Tor code from C into RD allows different wallets and lightweight apps to do, is to protect network-level communications.
All right, so when you look at challenges to online privacy, what does Tor hope to accomplish this year?
Well, there's a couple of different goals we have. First of all, we are currently fighting increased censorship from the Russian government against the Tor network. The Russian government has been blocking different kinds of VPNs and tools that allow Russian citizens to access the free internet for several years now. And in December, the Russian government rolled out a block against the Tor Project website and against parts of our network. So we're really fighting back to make sure that Russian users can access the free internet. We're also working on upgrading scalability of the network, speed of the network, so that we can accommodate many more users. That includes cryptocurrency users and cryptocurrency use cases. And we're also reaching out to users in the global south and places where surveillance and censorship are very intense, and also making sure that those people have the connections to Tor that they need to get online and stay safe.
I don't know if you would happen to know regionally where many of these donations come from.
We really don't know a lot about our cryptocurrency donors because they choose to be private. There's an opportunity to report to us like, hey, this is who I am. This is the amount that I donated. I want to get a t-shirt. But a lot of our cryptocurrency donors are anonymous and use cryptocurrency to stay that way.
All right. Well, I see there were a lot of donations made in Ether as well as DAI, a bit from Privacy Coin Monero, and the Tor project started accepting Bitcoin donations as of 2013, has a long history dealing with the Bitcoin community there, and started accepting 9 other cryptocurrencies in 2019. So, well, good luck. And with the Tor project, great stuff happening, and appreciate you coming on. That was the Tor Project Fundraising Director, Al Smith. Okay, that's it for All About Bitcoin. I'm your host, Christine Lee. We'll do it all over again tomorrow at 9 a.m. in New York. Also join us tomorrow morning for First Mover at 9, as well as All About Bitcoin at 3 o'clock. All right, gotta get my time straight. You're watching CoinDesk TV.